Hello everyone and welcome. In this video I'm going to show you how I check my nitrates using Hanna Nitrate Checker. Reason why I decided to make this video is that there's quite a few videos on YouTube. However, I have my unique personal way of checking the nitrates, and I believe that my approach is unique, repeatable and easy to follow. So please stick around to find out. So to perform our nitrate test, we are going to need the following. To perform our test, we are going to need scissors, scales, a syringe, a lint-free cloth, obviously our nitrate checker from Hanna, the wheel, and also the reagent. Step 1. Take your wheel and add a little bit of tank water from your display tank or the water that you'll be testing. Close the cap, shake it a couple of times in order to rinse it and get rid of the contents. Once you're sure that you've got rid of all the contents, place your wheel on your scales, turn the scales on and start adding tank water into the wheel. We are going to add 10 ml of tank water. The reason why we're using a scale and not looking at a syringe is because when you use a scale, you're essentially using a very precise instrument, which means that your test will be repeatable, meaning that it'll probably a little bit less than 10 milliliters of water. But the thing is, what is more important for us is the repeatability of the scale. Step 2. Take the wheel and give it a very good wipe. A reason why we're doing this is to get rid of any fingerprints or anything that might be on the wheel, because obviously the Hanna checker is using a laser of a certain color, and if there's any fingerprints or anything like that or any foreign matter, it will influence our test, which is not a good thing. Anyway, so once you've done that, place your wheel inside of your Hanna, making sure that the 10 ml mark is facing forward. And the reason why we do that is because if we keep on consistently doing that, because the wheels are not 100% uniform, if that makes sense, they're not very expensive ones, we are going to make sure that again our tests are going to be repeatable. Once you've done that, close it, press once, let it turn on. Before you press it again for it to take the reading, what I want you to do is shake your reagent and make sure that you displace all the contents into this bottom corner, because we're going to cut along the lines. So just shake it a couple of times that way, just to make sure that you're forcing all the powder into this bottom corner, into there. Once you've done that, cut along the area where it's marked as a scissor, along the lines where you're supposed to cut. Okay, and open your reagent like that. Basically this way. Once you've done that, place it aside, put it on a surface, making sure that it doesn't spill. Okay, what we are going to do now is we are going to press for the Hanna checker to take a reading without the reagent in it. Make sure you have your mobile phone ready, and the reason for that is we're going to set a timer for 7 minutes, just in case, because sometimes you get busy. 7 minutes, quite a bit of time, just so we don't miss out our reading. So we are going, so the next step is, to press the button, letting our Hanna checker take its reading without any reagent in it. The timer starts now for 2 minutes. So if you have your mobile phone or any other timer, set it for 2 minutes. And what we are going to do, we're going to empty the contents of the sachet into the wheel, and we're going to start shaking it. Give it a good shake. Basically you have 2 minutes until the unit switches off. You can basically stop shaking as soon as you see all the solution that has dissolved. So we'll continue shaking and we'll come back in a minute. Right guys, so I've been shaking this for about 2 minutes. As you can tell, all the contents, all the powder has been dissolved. So before placing this back in, make sure you give it another wipe, okay? And place it back having the 10 mil facing forwards again. So basically we are placing in exactly the same position as what we took the reading initially. Now press the button and hold it. A timer will begin. If you have a mobile phone or a timer, what you can do is set the timer for 7 minutes as well, so you get an audible alarm so you don't forget about it. So now it's just a waiting game, guys. So we'll be back in about 7 minutes and see what the nitrate reading is. Okay guys, it's been 7 minutes and we get to reap the rewards of seeing how much nitrates we have in our tank. On this particular occasion, my nitrates are at 15 parts per million, which I'm happy about. I'm probably going to start increasing them because I'm sort of aiming within 20 to 30, so that's a little bit of a low number for me. Guys, I really hope this video has helped you out to be a little bit more consistent in your testing. Hopefully I've given you some good tips. My final tip would be to rinse your wheel with empty the wheel, rinse it with RO water and fill it back up and store it this way. Reason why we do that is because if there's any residues that are left within the wheel inside, they are not going to crystallize, and next time when you come to use it, it's going to be nice and clean because you've stored it in RO water, and this again will give you slightly better or easier results. So yeah, I hope this video has been helpful. Any questions, comments, please write them down, and thanks for watching. Take care.